Hey YouTube! So yeah, as the title says, we are going to discuss about low-cost housing. Without wasting time, shall we move on to that? Okay, so we are going to focus more about PPR or People Housing Program. So this is basically allocated to B40 people. B40 people? What is B40? You might ask, but then B40 is people who have salary below than 3,000 ringgits approximately. So what is managed in this project? There are three main goals in this project, which is performance, time, and cost. So there are generally 8 steps in the project portfolio process. So I'll be I'll be like, go through one by one. So let's go through. So step 1 is establish a project council. And the step 2 is identify project categories and criteria. And the step 3 is collect project data, and step 4 is assess resource availability, and step 5 is reduce the project and criteria set. Step 6 is prioritize the project within the categories. Step 7 would be select the projects to be funded and held in reserve, and finally the 8th step will be implement the process. To own a house of this PPR or to rent, there are certain requirements, or you say terms and conditions for this. So I'll be go through one by one. The first one is it's obvious, you need to be a Malaysian citizen. The second one would be you should be 18 and above. And the third one would be, this one is quite important, the income must be less than 3,000 ringgits. And then for those who apply this house, must not own any houses before. And there are some additional terms which will be based on the state government itself. If you want to rent that house, it would cost around 124 ringgits. And if you want to buy that house, it will be 35,000 ringgit in Peninsular Malaysia. And if you want to buy that house in East Malaysia, which is Sabah and Sarawak, it will be costing around 42,000 ringgits or so. The PPR is implemented by National Housing Company Limited, which is called as SPNB. They do it in collaboration with the local government, and the cost of the construction is bear by the federal government, but the land itself is provided by the state government. So if you see, these kind of big projects always or usually have a person assigned as project manager. So the project manager, they have 3 main roles. So I'm going to list them one by one. First one is as a facilitator. So what do you think is a facilitator? He must ensure the project team members have appropriate knowledge and resources. That is his role. And another role is as a communicator. As a communicator, he should communicate between a project's parties at interest, like clients, senior management, project team, or outside interested parties. So the third role would be virtual project manager. As the name says, you need to be communicate with your client or your boss at every time, usually through email, web, or video conferencing. So you know the term called like never let the boss be surprised. Aside the responsibility assigned for project manager, there are also some overriding responsibilities, you say. So I'm gonna list 3 of them. The first one would be acquiring resources. So always like know everything every time. He must be always pay attention. So another thing is fighting fires and obstacles. And the last one would be leadership and making trade-offs. He must be a good leader, you see. So apart from these responsibilities and stuff, the project manager should also be taken care of the negotiation part between clients and their party, and he must act as a conflict resolution, and he also should be good in persuasion towards the client's request, you say. The project organizing method used in the low-cost housing project would be the mixed project organization, because there are so many things involved. Okay, so I'll be talking about how they plan the project. So everything need a plan, right? So here, there are generally 2 extremes of planning. So one is ready, fire, then only aim.
Gotta be ready, fire, aim.
Don't have a plan yet. They are like Tony Stark, you know, like in the movies. It's like, I have a plan, attack. So that extreme is not so good. And another one, which is extreme also, is paralysis by analysis. They spend too much time on planning. They are too afraid to take action or move forward. They like keep on planning. So in the planning the project also, project manager actually have some important rules. Actually, he had to do something. He is responsible for developing invitation lists to gather every representative from senior management, like that. Another one is he is kinda man to responsible for launch a meeting. So it's like every chair's meeting or something like important meetings also. And another one is he is the one who's sorting out the projects like in a hierarchical order. So you see, there's a term called empowerment. Empowerment should be established in every project because they hold certain advantages For example, they can provide high quality solutions. Empowerment will avoid micromanagements. Empowerment will give synergistic solutions, or it can be tool for timely evaluation and feedback. So empowerment is a must in a project. So let's take a look on budgeting the project. So every project need a budget, right? What is budget? Budget are plans for allocating organizational resources to project activities. For more explanation, it will be forecasting required resources, quantities needed, when needed, and cost. So why we need budget? Why is budget is very necessary? Why? Because it holds a very important role. So budgets can be used as a tool by upper management to monitor and guide the projects so that the project doesn't go out of the scope. They always keep it inside the scope. They always aim what they need, so they work for it. So the thing is, budget helps tie project to overall organization objective. The objective doesn't run out, so you can be easily achieve your objective. So there are many sectors involved in making this low-cost house program a success. Please make use of it properly, especially those who are in need of a house. You should seriously consider about applying to PPR. Many people are involved in making this low-cost house program a success. So people out there who are really in need of an comfort house, please consider applying for PPR. Who knows, you are eligible for it. So please make use of it. So that's all from me. I have given every bit of information that I hope you guys can make use of it. Thank you.